All right. We are now live now. Okay. I'm gonna wait for some of y'all to come in before I begin. Let me just get everything ready here. Make sure everything's okay. How come it's not showing live, man? There we go. There we go. I just want to see how this thing looks. Okay, good, good. So please, when y'all come in, smash that like button for me, okay? When y'all come in, smash that like button. Okay. All right. I think we're good. I think we're good. All right, everybody. We're about to start the weight loss seminar. All right, so it's gonna be exciting. I'm waiting for some of y'all to come in some more, and then, if you have any questions, I'm gonna try my best to answer them. Okay, so just bear with me, and please, when y'all come in, smash that like button for me, please. And I'm gonna go ahead and introduce myself. Let me introduce myself. Right. Um. So I just want to welcome everybody. So what's happening now is my name is Fitz, and I am a licensed acupuncturist out of Miami, Florida. Give me 1 second. Yes, out of Miami, Florida. Okay, so I've been practicing acupuncture for about since 2014, and I see patients every day. I work over 40-hour week, 45, 46 hours a week, sometimes more, and I help patients get better. All right. A lot of y'all have questions about acupuncture, what it is, this and that. Today's seminar is going to be about weight loss, but I'm going to also go over acupuncture a little bit because some people are confused of what acupuncture is. Okay, so I feel I want to say thank you everybody for joining me. I appreciate y'all. All right. So acupuncture, what is acupuncture? So acupuncture is a form of medicine that was invented by the Chinese thousands of years ago. The basic acupuncture goes by is that it's a flow of energy in our body called qi. All right. And the Chinese believes that when qi and blood flows together, and when there's a disruption of qi or blood, then the disease happens. My job as an acupuncturist is to help free that qi. All right. So I do all types of our body's full of all types of acupuncture points. Most of the points are named after organs. For example, liver channel this, spleen channel that. Okay. But again, I'm gonna do all the videos and break down each point by point, and everything. But today's seminar, I want to go over stuff about weight loss because a lot of people want to lose weight. But wait, before I begin, I want to say, of course, everything I say here is for educational purposes only. And anytime anybody tries any new weight loss program, you always want to check with your regular doctor first. Okay. Again, everything I'm saying right now is for educational purposes only. And if you have anytime you start any type of weight loss regimen, always check with your primary doctor first. Okay. So acupuncture and weight loss, how does that work? Where I work at, I get lots of questions. People ask me lots of questions about weight loss. Does acupuncture work for weight loss? This and that. And I tell them, when it comes to weight loss and acupuncture, it's not a one magic point. Okay. Anytime you want to lose weight, it has to be done properly. It has to be done the right way. A lot of people are messed up when they go on diets because some of them do crash diets, starve themselves for a week and blah, blah, blah. Or I've seen people put on that hot suit and then jog around the block and thinking that's how to do it. No, no, no. When you start a weight loss regimen, you never want to do a crash course. You never want to just go drastic. Okay. In this seminar, I'm going to go over what is involved to that. Okay. So when this is what I recommend. Again, everything I'm saying is for educational purposes only. So when it comes to weight loss, the main thing I love is a diet. What not diet? Is a thing called intermittent fasting. Okay, intermittent fasting. To me, that's the best way to lose weight. Now, when you hear the word fast, people automatically think, "Oh, starve myself for a week." No, no, no. I'm not talking about full fasting. No, no, no. Intermittent fasting is not when you fast. It's not when you starve yourself for weeks or days. No, no, no. This is how intermittent fasting works. Okay, so before I before I tell you how it works, I'm gonna tell you something. The human body, believe it or not, is not designed to eat all the time. I know it sounds crazy. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but the human body is not designed to eat breakfast and snacks and lunch and dinner. No, we eat too much as a human species. We do. Now, if you're a kid, you need to eat in order to grow. Not overeat though. But as adults, we need to stop eating too much. Okay, so back in the days, our cavemen didn't eat breakfast or lunch and dinner, right? They ate whenever they could. So our body is actually designed to go a couple of days without eating. So this is why I love intermittent fasting, because if done the right way, the weight would definitely come off. Easy, easy. Okay? So this is how intermittent fasting works. I tell my patients, this is how you do it. You pick 2 days out of the week. For example, you pick Monday and Thursday as an example. Okay? You do this 2 days out of the week. What you do is you pick a window. You pick an 8-hour window when you can eat and a 16-hour window when you're not eating. For example, let's say my fasting days are Mondays and Thursdays. So what I do is on Monday from 12 to 8, I eat. I eat food. From 8 p.m. to noon the next day, I don't eat anything. I just drink water. Okay? Let me explain. Intermittent fasting. I pick 2 days out of the week. And then Monday and Thursday as an example. So on Monday from 12 to 8, I eat food. From 8 p.m. to noon the next day, I don't eat anything. All right? All I do is drink water. I do that twice a week. That's how I recommend how people do intermittent fasting. Now, why does that work? Because I'm gonna give you a crash course in digestion. Anytime we eat anything, any type of food, candy, even gum, the food gets broken down into a simplest form, into sugar, into glucose. Then the glucose has to get into our cells. So our body produces, or our body releases insulin from the pancreas. And then the insulin drives the sugar, the glucose into our cells. And the rest, the leftover glucose, is stored as fat. Okay? So one way you can look at insulin is it's a fat storing hormone. That's the best way I can explain it. All right. Of course, there's more to it. So when it comes to losing weight, you want to reduce the amount of time your body is producing insulin. So going back to the intermittent fasting, again, from 12 to 8, I eat. From 8 p.m. to noon the next day, all I do is drink water. I don't even drink tea. I don't even drink one crumb of bread or anything like that. Because anything you eat, your body is going to produce insulin, and then your body is going to start storing fat again. Okay? And the good thing about doing intermittent fasting is that you're going to do it twice a week and you're good. Some people do it like Monday and Wednesday and then party on the weekends. All right? Now, I'm going to tell you what research shows. Okay? So, research shows, excuse me for a minute. So, research has been done on this. So, research has been done on mice. Just so you know, mice has the same digestive system as human beings for the most part. it's pretty close by, okay? Please, when y'all come in, smash that like button for me. Please, when y'all come in, smash that like button. So research was done many years ago on mice about doing intermittent fasting. You had two groups of mice, Group A and Group B. Group A mice were fed healthy food all throughout the day, morning, afternoon, and night. Group B mice were fed crappy food, but only from noon to 8 a couple of days a week. So after a few months, when they did blood tests on all the mice in the groups, Group A, the one that ate healthy food all throughout the day, had a whole bunch of obesity, fat rats. Some rats had diabetes. Some rats had high blood pressure. That's the group that ate healthy food all throughout the day. And the ones that ate crappy food from noon to 8, less diabetes, less obesity, less hypertension, right? So what does that tell you? Yes, what you eat counts, but it's really when you eat. Now, I'm sure you know, I never recommend, don't eat after 8 p.m., period. Even on the days you're not, doing the fast. Don't eat too late anyway, period, okay? But if done properly, intermittent fasting works. The weight comes off gradually. The weight comes off the right way. And after a month, the hormone that makes you hungry drops. So that means you become less hungry, all right? And after a while, you get so used to it, it becomes part of your life, right? When it comes to weight loss, when it comes to this intermittent fasting, don't think about it as a diet. This is not a diet. It's not a diet plan. It's not there's no magic pill, no magic potion, okay? Don't think about it as a diet plan. Think about it as a lifestyle. This is a lifestyle I'm teaching y'all right now, okay? Again, once again, everything I'm saying is for education purposes only, but I just want y'all to know how intermittent fasting works. Okay, people get confused about that. Now, acupuncture is wonderful because guess what? If you combine the intermittent fasting with the acupuncture, you can see better results. Because in acupuncture, there's some points that I could do to help patients get rid of excess water and excess fat. Believe it or not, yes, that is true. All right? And a lot of people don't understand fully what acupuncture is. But I'm here to tell you, acupuncture is a wonderful form of medicine. I practice out of Miami, Florida. Florida is one of the states where acupuncturists are respected big time. We basically, we don't need, patients don't need prescriptions from medical doctors to see us. They can come see us right away, okay? And sometimes we work with medical doctors to make sure the patient's okay, all right? So let's recap what I just said when it comes to intermittent fasting, okay? Intermittent fasting is when you pick 2 days. I use 2 days as an example. At the beginning, you can pick 1 day, but I pick 2 days. Let's say Monday and Thursday. So you pick 2 days out of the week. So I pick Monday and Thursday. So on Monday, I eat from noon to 8 p.m. And from 8 p.m. to noon the next day, all I drink is water. I don't eat any snacks. I don't chew any gum. I don't eat an apple. No. From 8 p.m. to noon, I just drink water. That's it. Okay? Okay, boom. And then Thursday, and then Wednesday, I eat whatever. And then Thursday, I start it again. From noon to 8, I eat. From 8 p.m. to noon the next day, all I do is drink water. When I tell you the weight comes right off, you're going to be amazed. And if you combine acupuncture with that, the weight is going to come off even better, y'all. I can't stress this enough. The weight is going to come off even better. Better. Right? So, now, again, before anybody starts any type of weight loss program, right, always check with your primary physician first. If you're diabetic, I don't recommend you do intermittent fasting, okay? If you have some type of major medical condition, don't do intermittent fasting. Talk to your doctor, okay, first, all right? Now, when it comes to doing acupuncture for weight loss, two main points sticks out for me. Okay, the points are called gallbladder 41 and stomach 44. These points have been known to help dissolve fat. Yes. And I do other points also to get rid of excess dampness. Like spleen 9 is good to get rid of excess dampness. And what I do also is a technique called the 4 doors, is where I put needles on, both sides on stomach 25, Ren 6, and Ren 12. That's called a 4 doors. It helps open up your digestive. So you go to the bathroom more. You don't want any excess inside you, right? All right. And then if you have heat, if you have a heat pattern, I release some heat. So the point is, acupuncture combined with intermittent fasting goes a long way, y'all. It really, really does. It really, really does. And that's why I am so happy that I turned out to be an acupuncturist, because a lot of people need help. And in my future lives and videos, I'm also gonna tackle other conditions. I'm gonna teach people how to exercise the right way. I'm gonna help people out with menstrual issues, with migraines, with back pain. Acupuncture, I'm gonna tell you what acupuncture covers. Acupuncture is good for pain, general pain, pain in general, low back pain, sciatica pain, headaches, migraine, insomnia, infertility, impotence, stress, anxiety, tinnitus, sore throat, if you're sick, diabetes. The list goes on and on. Acupuncture can help with a lot of stuff. As you get older, our bone density decreases. Guess what? Acupuncture can help build up your bone density. All right. So acupuncture is a wonderful form of medicine. All right. And when it comes to losing weight, y'all, we need to lose the weight. People around the world are obese. Okay. And there's nothing wrong. Always love yourself. But I think people should lose weight for health reasons, just to better your chances of living longer. Okay? And that's why I don't believe in magic pills. I don't believe in magic drugs. Ozempic is pretty popular right now for, as a weight loss, medicine and stuff. I'm not going to judge anybody who takes it, but I prefer people do things the natural way first and then see what happens. Because just like any other drug, there's always side effects. Okay? So, give me a second. At the end of the day, give me a second. Yes, at the end of the day, I just, the message I want to tell people right now is just to don't worry about everything. The weight can come off. If you're depressed because you're overweight, if you're feeling sorry for yourself or sad, put your head up. Put your head up. Because there's hope. There's hope for y'all. Okay? Everyone should be at the ideal weight. Okay, some of us have more thick bone density than others. So some of us, like for instance, me, no matter how much I lift weights, I will never be as big as a rock. Okay? So everyone is unique when it comes to that. So, but everyone has an ideal weight that it should be at, especially according to the height. So, that's why I tell people, give me a second. So, that's why I tell people, man, always keep your head up. Okay? So, and when it comes to weight loss, remember, there's hope for y'all. There's hope for y'all, everybody. So, I'm gonna go ahead and end this section of the seminar. I want to thank everybody for joining me. I appreciate y'all. Y'all awesome. Okay. And then check out my next live, because I'm gonna be going live again eventually. And then I'm gonna do more videos just to help people out. Right. So until next time. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Wait. One last thing. One last thing. One last thing. Please, if you're not subscribed, subscribe now. Okay. Because I'm gonna do quizzes. I'm gonna do pop quizzes on y'all to see if y'all can answer some questions correctly. All right. I'm gonna do videos on human anatomy. I'm gonna do videos on acupuncture, foundations of acupuncture, acupuncture points, the Chinese herbs that we use. I'm gonna talk about different health issues, for instance, like menstrual issues, migraine, everything like that. Okay, so this is gonna be a fun channel, educational channel. If you have any questions, you can always leave it below, and I try my best to answer all the questions. Okay. I just want to thank all y'all for rocking with me. This channel has over 121,000 subscribers. We got that in a couple of days, y'all. I'm gonna say it again. We got 121,000 subscribers in a couple of days. Well, no, sorry. In about a couple of weeks. We got 121. We got 121,000 subscribers in a couple of weeks, y'all. That's not bad at all, right? That is not bad at all. Thanks to y'all. I appreciate that. So I should be getting my plaque in the mail soon. And once I get my plaque, I'm gonna show it off, okay? So as far as the weight loss, I hope y'all learned a lot about intermittent fasting. When it comes to losing weight, I tell people the best form of losing weight is doing intermittent fasting. Not regular fasting, not fasting for a week or a month, no. Excuse me. Is doing intermittent fasting. That's what I recommend. But this whole video is for educational purposes only. It's just my opinion about how people should lose weight. And of course, I'm not making any diagnosis on anybody, but I just think that do research on the intermittent fasting. Do research on it, okay? And then you'd be surprised how effective that is, y'all. You'd be surprised how the weight will come right off. I know of somebody who was 280 pounds. He started doing intermittent fasting. In about 4 or 5 months, he's down to 240, 240, 230. Yes, he lost about 40, 50 pounds the right way. He's slim. He's a tall guy, like 6'2" and a half, but he's slimming now and he's more built, okay? So weight loss can definitely be done through intermittent fasting. It has to be done the right way, y'all. So if y'all want to lose weight, if y'all obese out there, if you feel like you're too heavy, I'm telling you, I recommend doing intermittent fasting, okay? But remember, talk to your doctor first before you start any program, okay? And intermittent fasting is not a diet. It's not a diet plan. There's no drugs involved. There's no this and that involved. It's just good old-fashioned watching when you eat. What you eat matters, but when you eat matters more. It really does, y'all. It really, really does. So I am proud to be able to, express my knowledge. I'm proud to share my knowledge with y'all about certain conditions, certain things y'all can do to better your life, okay? Because I believe you should always love yourself, no matter what size you are. If you're a big person, a small person, tall, short, black, white, black, yellow, always love yourself. Always, okay? But I think people should lose weight if they're overweight because it gives you a better chance of being a healthy person, okay? Remember, always love yourself. But if you're overweight, slightly overweight, morbidly overweight, there's hope for y'all. Y'all can lose the weight with no magic drug, no potion, no crazy exercise for 5 hours a day. No. It's by intermittent fasting, y'all. Y'all can lose the weight by doing intermittent fasting. And I've seen good results. I've seen it done. Again, I know somebody who was around 285 pounds, 6'2", 285, overweight. He started doing intermittent fasting about 4 or 5 months ago. Now he's down to like 240, 230. Slim, built, muscles everywhere, and he's happy. He feels good. He has more energy. He sleeps better. He plays sports better. He even told me that him and his woman are even more intimate in bed now. He feels more energy even during intimacy. Okay, and that's just one case study. I know dozens of people who actually does intermittent fasting and basically see excellent results. Excellent results. And another reason I'm good at this stuff is because I used to be a cage fighter, a kickboxer, and a jiu-jitsu MMA jiu-jitsu fighter. As a fighter, I had to lose weight to fight. I was walking around 176, but I fought at 145. So I had to lose weight. Fighters lose weight to fight. And I kind of mastered the weight loss process. Now, when it comes to regular people, I don't recommend losing weight like fighters do, you lose weight. But as a fighter who lost weight for fights, and as an acupuncturist, I combined the two knowledge and came up with a nice, plan to help you lose weight. Okay, that's why I'm doing a free seminar right now for y'all. I'm doing a free seminar. I talked in front of over tens of thousands of people in my lifetime. Yes, I've done all types of talks since 1990. Right, so as a former MMA fighter and as an acupuncturist, I I combined. I came up with a nice program to help y'all lose weight. All right, and guess what? That's why I'm doing a free seminar. It costs y'all nothing. All I ask for y'all is please smash the like button. Do that for me. But other than that, but other than that, because as a former MMA fighter, I know how to lose weight for a fight. As an acupuncturist, I know how to lose weight when it comes to intermittent fasting. So I combine both of my worlds. I combine my acupuncture knowledge and my weight loss knowledge from MMA fighting and came up with a nice plan. All right? A nice plan. And I'm going to write a book about it, but the book is going to be simple. Simple to follow. Things to do. And I'm telling you, the weight will come right off, y'all. Weight will come right off. Okay? No matter who you are, where you from, which part of the world, no matter how tall you are, how big you are, whatever, there's excellent results when it comes to intermittent fasting. All right. And then once my book comes out soon about how to lose weight by combining my MMA fighting knowledge and my acupuncture knowledge, I came up with the best possible program for y'all to lose weight. That's why I'm doing a free seminar right now live on YouTube. Right. That's why I'm doing a free seminar right now live on YouTube, because I believe people should know this knowledge. Also, I'm also a health coach. Okay, so if you need one-on-one consult or health coaching on how to basically, get healthy, I do one-on-one consults also. If you're interested, just leave your information below in the comments, and then I'll get to you. Or you can email me also. Okay, but so the point is, I've been talking in front of people since 1990. Okay, I've done thousands, tens of thousands of talks before, educational talks. I also was a college professor, so I taught at the college level. I taught at the graduate college level. I taught acupuncture medical schools. I taught acupuncture medical students. Okay, I talked in front of kids, adults, students, college students, medical students. Yes, yes, yes. I love speaking. I love talking. My friends tell me all the time. Channel and so on. All right. There we go. There we go. I'm back live again. First, I'm gonna do an audio check. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna do audio. I'm gonna do a check. Sound check. I'm gonna do a sound check. Give me 1 second, everybody. Yes, yes, yes. Let me do a sound check. Okay. Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay. Testing 1, 2, 3. Hello, hello, hello. All right. Let's begin. All right. All right, everybody. All right. So my name is Fitz. I'm an acupuncture physician. Sorry. My name is Fitz. I'm, my name is Fitz, and I'm an acupuncturist out of Miami, Florida. And I just went live a little while ago talking about weight loss, and now I'm going live again to explain some more about weight loss and some other benefits that acupuncture covers. Okay. If you have any questions, I'm gonna try my best to answer them real time. So if you have any questions, just leave it in the comments. Right. So what is acupuncture? I can say that, y'all. What is acupuncture? Acupuncture is a form of medicine that was invented by the Chinese thousands of years ago. And the theory is that our body is full of acupuncture points. Well, let me back up. Acupuncture, as acupuncturists, we believe that there's a natural flow of energy in the body called qi, QI, called qi. And the qi in the blood actually flows together. And we believe if there's any kind of disruption of the qi, that's when diseases happen. For example, picture a highway. Picture you on a highway, and picture the cars are cheap, right? If there's no traffic, if there's no accident, traffic just flows by naturally. But if there's an accident, then traffic gets blocked off or stagnated. So that's how we see qi when it comes to Chinese acupuncture. Acupuncture is good for a lot of medical conditions, and I can't stress this enough. Right? Acupuncture works wonders for stress, anxiety, insomnia, tinnitus, infertility. The list goes on and on and on. Impotence. Yes, it can help men with erectile dysfunction. It can help women if they have any sexual dysfunction. Also, it helps. Acupuncture is also good for menstrual issues. It's good for weight loss program. Sorry, it's good for weight loss, everything like that. Okay, so I'm gonna go over some of the points with y'all today. Okay, I'm gonna go over some of the acupuncture points with y'all today. All right, or more. I'm gonna go over some. You know what? Let's do this. Let's go over some conditions. All right. So give me a second, everybody. Please, when y'all come in, smash that like button for me. Smash that like button. What are you waiting for? Show some love. Show some love. This is a free seminar I'm doing for y'all. All right. So, wait a second. All right. Now, one of the conditions that acupuncture treats is stomach issues. If you have, if you're constipated, for instance, we believe if you don't go to the bathroom every day, then you're constipated. Meaning that, as far as number two, if you have bowel movements once every few days, you're constipated. And acupuncture can help free up your feces. Okay, and when it comes to constipation, let me back up again. Acupuncture. So I mentioned before, our body is full of acupuncture points, right? Most of the points are named after organs. For instance, we have the liver channel, we have the gallbladder channel, we have the stomach channel, the spleen channel, and so on. Do we have some extraordinary event? Let's have some channels that's not part of an organ system per se. So if you go to an acupuncturist, or if you hear me say this person had stomach or liver chi stagnation, or anything like that, when I mention an acupuncture point with the organ, I'm not saying that person has an issue with that organ. I'm just saying that there's an issue with that channel that comes off that organ. Okay. Now, when it comes to Western medicine is the medicine that everybody is probably used to. Western medicine is what you call your medical doctors. Eastern medicine is what I do, right? So if you hear the term Eastern medicine or Western medicine, just know that Eastern medicine, in this case, refers to acupuncture. Western medicine refers to actual medical doctors. So Western medicine and Eastern medicine sometimes works together to make the patient right. At the end of the day, our job is to make the patient healthy again, right? I did a live earlier about weight loss, right? A lot of people ask me, can acupuncture help with weight loss? And I always tell them that when it comes to weight loss, it's not one thing. It's actually a number of things that needs to be done. But I always recommend doing something called intermittent fasting when it comes to weight loss. To me, in my opinion, that's one of the best ways to lose weight. It really is. So if you're overweight, if you're obese, or this and that, don't worry. There's hope for y'all. So now, let's go over some of the points real quick. All right? Let's go over some of the points. So the longest point is the longest channel we have in our body is called a bladder channel. You know what? Hold on. Let me I'm gonna talk a little bit about menstrual issues for a minute, okay? So menstrual issues. Women, if you're suffering from menstrual issues, no period, painful period, scanty period, cramping, clots, PMS, don't worry because there's hope for y'all. I've treated many women with menstrual issues with acupuncture, and let me tell you, they get better. Of course, everyone's different, but when it comes to acupuncture and menstrual issues, oh my goodness, you'd be surprised how effective that is. It really, really is. All right, and I tell people also, sometimes some women get discouraged because they go to, the doctor for like menstrual issues, and sometimes the doctor tries their best, but sometimes they just can't quite get the actual issue solved. So some doctors end up putting the patient on birth control pill or anything like that, and which can always throw off the body's natural flow. That's why I tell people try acupuncture when it comes to menstrual issues. Try acupuncture. You'd be surprised how well effective that is. Also, for all you guys out there who are impotent or having erectile dysfunction, believe it or not, there's hope for y'all also. Okay. Now, there's certain conditions that can cause a man to have erectile dysfunction. All right. For instance, if you're on certain medication, if you have, uncontrolled diabetes, if you're, so that can cause men to have, erectile dysfunction. But most of the time, sometimes it could be in your head. But no worries. Acupuncture can also help men with impotence or erectile dysfunction. Okay. So of course there's a blue pill out there. There's a medication that can get you up and ready pretty quickly, which is awesome. But I'm pretty sure some of y'all want to do things the natural way also. And acupuncture can definitely help with erectile dysfunction. So there's definitely hope for y'all. Okay. Give me one second, everybody. So the correct definition of impotence is a man's inability to achieve erection or ejaculation or both, and includes low libido. So causes could be pathogens, right? Emotions, stress, weak essence. I'm gonna get back to that a little later. Chronic illness can also cause erectile dysfunction. Medication, like I mentioned earlier, like antidepressants, steroids, and sedatives can cause sometimes erectile dysfunction, or just straight up drugs, heroin, or just tobacco products. Okay, so also if you have prostatitis, inflammation of the prostate, that can sometimes cause erectile dysfunction. I mentioned before, diabetes can cause it, stress can cause it, anxiety can cause it, multiple sclerosis, MS can cause that. That can cause erectile dysfunction sometimes. Hypothyroidism, not hyper. Hypothyroidism can sometimes cause erectile dysfunction, depression, and more. Okay, so let me say now. Hold up a minute. Give me a second. Okay, so fellas out there, when it comes to acupuncture, we follow certain patterns, right? So we all have certain patterns. For example, some people can have more of a heat pattern or a cold pattern or chills and fever or wind and this and that. Okay, so some of the magic, not magic ways. Okay, in acupuncture, two people can have the same complaint or have different origins. Let me explain. I can have two patients come in with complaints of being impotent, and you would think that both patients is going to get the same treatment plan. Not necessarily, because just because two people have the same type of health concerns doesn't mean that they get the same treatment plan. Okay, so that's why acupuncture works so well. But by the way, acupuncture falls under traditional Chinese medicine, just so y'all didn't know. Okay, so when it comes to stress, when it comes to Western medicine and Eastern medicine, in Western medicine, stress is stress. In Eastern medicine, we call it liver qi stagnation. We call it liver qi stagnation. In Chinese medicine, the liver channel pairs up with the gallbladder channel. The liver channel is responsible for the free flow of qi. What does that mean? That means that we would, in Chinese medicine theory, the liver channel makes sure the qi flows in all directions smoothly. If you're stressed, that can cause liver qi stagnation. You get it? The example I said earlier about the highway, the traffic, and the cars. Let's just say you're on the highway. Let's say all the cars are the qi. And let's say if there's no accident, the cars are flowing just fine. That's how qi is supposed to flow, smooth. If there's an accident, it backs up traffic. We call that stagnation or stasis, right? So when I say liver qi stagnation, that means that the liver channel, for whatever reason, due to stress, most of the time, is stagnating the qi, and that can cause certain health conditions. So when it comes to impotence, a patient might have liver qi stagnation, i.e., a lot of stress. Okay, and some of the signs are going to be, the inability to sustain or get an erection due to stress. Sometimes they might have rib pain, they might have gas, they might have irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, right? As acupuncturists, we do a full exam, of course, head to toe. We also check your tongue and the pulse. When we check the pulse, we're not only checking for the rhythm. We check for the texture of the pulse. We check to see if it's rapid, if it's deep, is it thin, is it slippery, is it wiry? So I'm gonna do other videos on pulse diagnosis, but just know that we can identify over 2 dozen type of pulses in the human body, right? For instance, if a person has a wiry pulse, it's like a guitar string. Picture a guitar string going ding, ding, ding. That's called a wiry pulse. If someone's pulse is wiry, it could be because of two things: pain or maybe mental issues. Some other stuff too, but those are two main things that it could be. Okay, so if a guy comes to me and say, "Hey, I have," if a guy comes to me and say, "Hey, he has a problem getting an erection or keeping one," I do my exam. If I find that he has liver qi stagnation, i.e., stress with some rib pain, everything like that, so then I say, okay, boom. Then I'm gonna treat him for the liver qi stagnation, aka stress. So some of the points I will use are liver Li4 and liver 3. Li4, we call it the aspirin point. It's located between your thumb and your index finger. If you do this, right in this crease right here, that's Li4. Li4 stands for large intestinal 4. It's a very popular point. We call it the aspirin point because it's good for pain, it's good for headache. It's a command point of the face. So any face issues, LI4 can help solve them. Even there's positive, right? Liver 3 is kind of like the foot version of LI4. It's between your big toe and your second toe, right? That web. That's liver 3. So if we put two LI4s and two liver 3s, that's called the four gates. That opens up all the vessels. It helps the other points work better. It helps the chi flow better. Because remember, liver chi stagnation means that the chi stagnated. Okay? Um, because of the rib pain, also, I may put liver 14, which is located, on the chest, you know, slightly lateral a little bit. Liver 8, which is located actually by the knees. Um, we do Ren 6. Ren 6 is the Ren channel, aka the concession vessel, is a very important point channel when it comes to a lot of mental issues, infertility issues, impetus issues, everything. So Ren 6, if you were to take your two fingers, your index and your middle finger, and picture that as a length, and go by your belly button, right? And put these two fingers underneath your belly button, down the middle. That's where Ren 6 is. Okay? And then spleen 6. Spleen 6 is basically on the medial side or the inside of your leg. Pretty soon, when we measure in Chinese medicine, the way we measure measurements is we don't use inches or centimeters. We use cuns, CUN. So this is 1.5 cun, and this is 3 cun. Okay, so I'm 5'9". So Shaquille O'Neal is 7 feet. So obviously his cun is gonna be bigger than my cun, because he has bigger hands. So as an acupuncturist, I can't always go by my hands when it comes to measurement. I gotta see the person's size and do a best analysis of what type of measurements they have. But anyway, spleen 6 is 3 cun right above the ankle on the medial side of the leg. Medial means inwards, right? So again, if a patient comes in complaining of inability to get a reaction or keep an erection or ejaculation, and after my exam, the patient has wiry pulse and it's a rib pain, and he has a lot of stress, I'm gonna tell him most likely it's liver chi stagnation. I'm gonna put the four gates, which is the two LI4s, liver 3, opens up other channels. I'm gonna do spleen 6, I'm gonna do liver 14, I'm gonna do liver 8, and Ren 6. And I'm also gonna recommend some Chinese herbs called, and the best one for stress and stuff like that is called Shayasan. All right. You're gonna find that some of the herbs are gonna be done in Mandarin, Mandarin in Chinese. That Chaya Sun is like XIAO Sun, right? That's a very good formula when it comes to helping with erectile dysfunction, right? Now, let's say another patient comes in complaining of impotence or erectile dysfunction. So then let's say I do my exam, and then I determine this patient has damp heat. Now, what is damp heat, right? It's pretty self-explanatory. Damp heat means that that person has a lot of excess dampness combined with heat. Again, it still may sound confusing, right? So if a person has a damp heat pattern complaining of and they complain of impotence, it could be the inability to sustain or get in reaction. They can have sweaty and itchy. They could be sweaty and itchy in the scrotum area. So the sweaty is that dampness. Okay? They can have genital herpes. That's also dampness because herpes, blisters. Diarrhea, heavy limbs, they just feel heavy. Again, dampness, heavy. The urine is going to be dark and scanty. Dark, scanty urine. That's a sign of heat. Okay, that dark urine is a sign of it's the heat. Okay. Poor and then poor sperm count. So the tongue texture is going to be greasy and yellow coating. Yellow means heat. White means cold. So if somebody's tongue mostly looks white, then that's a cold pattern. If it's greasy and yellow looking coating, that's a heat pattern. The greasy is the dampness also. You see? Right? So, and the pulse might be slightly, slippery, because a slippery pulse usually means somebody probably just ate some food, or has had it, or is greasy, So the pulse is going to be slippery, because of the dampness. It's going to be rapid because of the heat. I'm going to say it again. Because of the dampness, the pulse is going to be slippery. Because of the heat, it's going to be slightly rapid. Right? And picture slippery as having some marbles. Picture a bunch of marbles in like a porcelain plate, and you rub it in. That's a slippery feeling when it comes to the pulse, right? Now the points I'm going to use are spleen 9. Spleen 9 is a very good point to drain dampness, to get rid of dampness. Okay, also good for sinuses also, right? We're going to use red 9. Red 9 also good to get rid of excess water, right? We're going to use stomach 30, also good to get rid of water, and just to help the overall digestion. We're also going to put Ren 3. Remember, the Ren channel, aka the concession vessel, is going to be used a lot in most treatment plans, because that channel is just an awesome channel. Okay, so Ren 3, if you take your 3 fingers, your 4 fingers like this, and put it right beneath your belly button. Let's say your belly button is here, and put it right here. Ren 3 is gonna be right there. Also, we're gonna put liver 5. Liver 5 is good for heat. We're gonna do gallbladder 26. We're gonna do gallbladder 41. Okay, gallbladder 41 is actually on the lateral side of the foot. I won't show you right now, but you know what I mean. And we're going to bladder 32. Okay, so I will put more points also. I will put like gallbladder 34. Gallbladder 34 is notorious for draining damp heat. I will add that point also. And the formula I will use is Ermia Sun. That's ERMIAO Sun. SAN. This is what I will use. That formula is very good in getting rid of damp heat. When prescribing Chinese herbs to patients, we have to get it right, because if a person has an excess heat pattern, and then I prescribe him or her an herb that promotes more heat, then I'm doing more harm than good. So that's why having a correct diagnosis is very important when it comes to acupuncture. In any type of medicine, right? So there's a lot more patterns I can go over, but when it comes to impotence, just know that there's hope for y'all. Okay. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna cut myself. I'm gonna jump a little bit to another subject. Okay. Now, let me show you something. So, I'm gonna cut myself live, not cut, cup CUP. All right. So this is a cut. All right. So give me. So I'm gonna cut myself, everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and take my coat off for a minute. So this is called a cup, okay? A cup. We use cups on people with back pain, shoulder pain, neck pain, knee pain, thigh pain, calf pain. And when it comes to Chinese medicine, pain, we call it blood stasis, Okay, so if I just hit my knee right now. Okay, but anytime you have a trauma to your body, if it's a car accident, if it's a punch, if it's a jam your toe, whatever, we call that blood stasis. Adequate blood flow isn't going there. It's kind of causing the pain and discomfort. So my job as an acupuncturist is to get blood flow going again. So if someone has a back pain, for instance, as an example, you know what? If someone has arm pain, right? Someone arm pain, then of course, I'm gonna put needles, but I'm also gonna I might put some cupping. So the idea behind cupping is you want to put it in a painful area, and then you want to form a vacuum inside that cup. By forming a vacuum, the skin is going to come right up, and the blood is going to rush to that area. The pores of the skin also open up a little bit more, so toxins actually get to leak out, which is a good thing, right? When it comes to cupping, I could use a fire and a glass cup, or I could just use a plastic cup with a little handle. Wait, give me a second. Or I could use a plastic cup with a little handle. Okay. So right now, I'm gonna go ahead and cut myself right now. Not cut, cup, C-U-P. I'm just I'm just cupping myself. All right. And I'm gonna show you how it is. Okay. So watch. This is obviously live. I'm gonna use this spot right here. And of course, all the cups are always clean. I'm gonna put it right here. You see? See the skin come up? Hold up. Wait a second. You see? Ta-da. You see the cup? Now, you see how the skin comes up like that? You want that. By it doing that, that means that the blood is rushing to that area. All right? The pores open up. So if my arm was painful, after 15 minutes of cupping, it should feel better. You see the cup, right? That's pretty cool. And like I said, when it comes to cupping, I could put it on your back, your neck, your upper back, your lower back, your thighs, your quadriceps, your calves, your knees. I've even put it on ankles before, even on feet before. Okay. There's also cupping for your face, which is there's also a technique called also cupping. People also also sometimes people cup their butts also, believe it or not. So again, as you can see the cupping right there. So after 15 minutes, there should be a mark there. You know, a bruise. So if my arm was painful, so after 15 minutes of cupping, it should stop. So and then, but as you can see, it's not painful. It's not. I don't feel crazy. I'm a cup. I'm a cup another part of my body. I'm a cup right here. See? 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 Now I have two cups. One here and one here. You see? Two cups. And it feels good. It doesn't hurt. Now, there's different techniques of cupping. There's sliding cupping. There's cupping, the fire where you just do, But this type of cupping is more straightforward, especially if I'm seeing many patients at once. It's just easier to use this for the cup. Okay. If I have more time with the patient, then I could do actual glass cupping. Now, athletes these days are doing cupping, y'all. Athletes are doing cupping these days, which is smart because it could enhance their performance. It can. It really, really can. So, yeah, I just want to show y'all the cupping. All right. So, and then I just loosen it. Boom. Loosen it. That's it. Boom. And watch. You're going to see like a little, you see the mark right there? You see? You see? This is good. Even though I'm dark skinned, you can see the mark, right? You can see the marks. You see the mark? You see? Right there? That's the cupping. That's from the cupping. You see? It's from the cupping. So cupping is works wonders, y'all. I can't stress that enough. Cupping actually works wonders. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions about that. Um, so what did we go over so far? I went over two two um two patterns when it comes to impotence. So again, fellas, if you're having erectile dysfunction or you're impotent, don't worry, there's hope. Ladies, if you have menstrual issues, don't worry, there's hope also. Okay. Um, Also, can some of y'all guess my age? Believe it or not, I am 50 years old. I'm gonna be 51 next month. All right. Again, right now I am 50 years old, y'all. 50. I'm gonna be 51 next month. So, and it feels good being 50. I ain't gonna lie. Now, I wanted to give me a second. All right, so I wanted to let y'all know that I used to be I used to be a fighter. I used to be, a cage fighter and a kickboxer and a jiu-jitsu fighter, right? I don't do it. I don't do that anymore because I'm 50. But now I'm an acupuncturist. So I did a live earlier to show how the best way to lose weight. If you want to lose weight out there, you go leave me a DM, contact me, and I can guide you. I'm also a health coach, so I can guide. I can help you, everyone out there. And because of my experience as a fighter and as an acupuncturist, I came up with the best one of the best weight loss regimens on YouTube. All right, it doesn't require any pills, any drugs, any crazy exercise routine. Okay, um, if you follow if you follow my weight loss plan, you will lose the weight. All right, and it's gonna be available either in a book or in video form. All right, and I, I really think it's gonna help a lot of people out because you get to lose you, you get to see how to lose weight from an acupuncturist point of view. Right? I could show you which points you could do at home. So I'm gonna talk about acupressure for a minute. So I do acupuncture. Acupuncture means I put needles. In, I use needles on people. But you at home could do acupressure. For instance, I mentioned earlier this point between the thumb and the index finger. This called LI4. This point right here. It's called LI4. We, we call it the aspirin point. It's used for a lot of stuff: pain, facial pain, headaches, digestion. So, but if you were to take the thumb and actually press it, this is called acupressure. Yeah. So sometimes if you have a headache and you just press this, press right here, your headache might get better. Right? It's called acupressure. So in my program, it comes with a little device. I'm gonna show you next time that that you can do it yourself, and then it can help you actually lose the weight. It really can. So, um, and, and when I sell this program, I'm gonna have a money back guarantee, most likely. I'm gonna let y'all know about that. But my program, to me, is the best way to lose weight. I mean, there's others. When I say best way, you know, if people, I don't want to sound cocky, but I think it's one of the best ways to lose weight. My program. And also, let me remind you, everything I say here is for education. Sorry. Everything I say in this video is for educational purposes only. Just so y'all know that. All right. But but you know, at the end of the day, everybody, I just wanted y'all to know that there is hope. There is hope for y'all. Okay? There's hope. If you never want to lose weight, you know, give me 1 second. Give me a second. Give me a second, everybody. Yes. So like I said, for everyone out there who wants to lose weight,